family. Your mom originally started this whole concept in leather bags, right?
It's been a 35-year journey, and my mom Roma and my dad Chopin, what they started was just it was a simple dream. I mean, they wanted to create a little workshop where they were helping artisans and craftsmen learn how to paint on leather, learning how to craft handbags the old school way, and she wanted to share that love with everybody. And what we've ended up with after 35 years is this beautiful story, and a story of empowering artisans, empowering you at home, because these bags allow you to express yourself. And talking about expressing yourself, this is an amazing new handbag. Every single piece has been hand tooled. It has been hand painted. Look at the way the Cleopatra's leopard in the multi, that's the artwork you're looking at in front of Lynn, is just absolutely gorgeous with that bronze detail in the background, like a muted bronze. And look at those green piercing eyes. I mean, I love those emerald green eyes. They look right back at you, that beautiful leopard.
They do.
You know, and no leopards were harmed when we created this handbag.
And I know they've all been really popular, but especially to the butterfly. This is the multicolor in the butterfly.
It is. I mean, this is the butterfly multi. This has more of a cinnamon terracotta tones, a little bit of a spicy tone to it. It has been incredibly popular. I love the way the colors come together, and you can see a few things hanging there. You can, when you go online, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of things you can add with your handbag.
Yeah, that's available.
But this is done in that beautiful neutral that you can wear all year round. Now, if you're ready for some spring action, well, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be the butterfly and the coral, the tooled butterfly and the coral, which is absolutely stunning. And then we've got a tooled dragonfly. So if you love dragonflies, this is your only option in the sea blue, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And the reason the Anuschka tooled bags are so special is because guess what? That was the back, or was it the front? We literally tooled it all the way around. Not just the front, not just one side, the entire handbag is tooled. And we've got one more colorway to show you. This is going to be our Cleopatra's leopard, the tooled Cleopatra's leopard in the pewter. And to imagine that this was white leather, the fact that we created that beautiful charcoal gray and then put that metallic sheen over it, look at that muted metallic sheen. And then you've got the touches of silver across those beautiful spots of the leopard and those gorgeous eyes. I mean, the way the leopard is looking at you, even the whiskers, you feel like the whiskers are moving.
It does. It's like the, you know, the wind's blowing or something. Yeah.
All right. Know, that's the thing with paintings. You know, you feel that there's a movement in the art.
It does. And now I'm going to share with you what an incredible opportunity buy this is. This is why we call it our weekly deal drop. This bag, and you've seen if you're just tuning in with us, we just had a full hour, would easily be a $200 bag. Just, you know, HSN prices, even more than that, out in retail. What we're doing today is like a today's special at $119.99. So you're free shipping. You have 5 flex pays. You don't have to pay it all off at once. It would be $24 whenever your next billing statement is. You are going to get your favorite bag in your home in the next couple of days. We're going to ship it right out to you. It comes beautifully gift box. It comes with the dust bag. And we're going to jump right on in, talk about one of the most popular silhouettes that gives you so much versatility. This is going to be your crossbody bag. It can be your over-the-shoulder bag. It's fully adjustable and lots of room. And that's something, you know, is so unique to all the Anuschka bags, each one, because your mom is very much a part of, you know, when it's multi-compartments, everything's got to open up easily. If it's just one compartment, it has to open up and it has to be wide, but it also has to make sense, right? With the zippers and the pockets on the side too.
So, you know, a lot of great minds come together when we're deciding on which silhouette is going to be the right silhouette for today's weekly deal drop. I mean, it was months and months ago when we were planning this, and the bag that we selected for you, it is not just about Anuschka's heritage leather. Our leather is important. It's not just about the painting or the tooling that we've done for the first time, but it's also about the functionality, and that starts right in the front, because at the front we've got a magnetic snap that opens up into this massive, large pocket. It's a full-length pocket, as if it's like an entire handbag attached to your bag. It goes all the way till the bottom. So whether you're throwing in some snacks, you're throwing in your hand lotions, you're throwing in your e-readers, maybe an extra pair of gloves or scarf or layer that you can put on, it fits. That's what's great about it. It even has a slip pocket in the front compartment. So that's just the front compartment. Then the main compartment has a zipper that runs across the top. And look at the mount you can put in there. This bag, I believe, is almost 11 inches in height. So it gives you plenty of room as you're getting in and out of the handbag. There's plenty of space inside inside, and it has a squarish feel to it, but there's a 5-inch depth at the bottom, so that really gives you that extra bit of room. And you've got zippered pockets on one wall, you've got multi-purpose pocket on the other wall, and you've got an extra long key leash. So you've got plenty of storage, plenty of organization built into the main compartment. And that is just the main compartment. And you'll also notice one thing, Lynn. The lining inside is so perfectly fitted, because my mom always insisted that the lining should be hand cut and the inside of the handbag should be like a well-fitted dress. It should just fit in perfectly. The pocket should be nicely raised. Everything should be accessible, and that's how this is constructed. And last but not the least, on the back, we've got yet another zippered pocket and a slip pocket. So when your phone rings, you know exactly where to find it. When you need your hand lotion, when you need your e-readers, when you need your glasses, it is exactly where you put it. Your AirPods, it has a pocket. And that's what makes this bag so convenient, because there are pockets and compartments that makes you function, you know, allows you to function. It helps you find the things you're looking for when you're looking for them, so that you're not standing in the front of a register, at the front of a checking into a flight. You're not at the counter trying to fumble and look for your passports. Everything is organized. Everything has its place. So you feel all put together. You're all organized. And guess what? When you're walking out that door, whether it's a Monday morning and you're running errands, or you're going out with your friends on a Friday evening, this is a handbag that really brings your entire outfit together. Art is something, I always refer to them as our colorful neutrals, because with all the different colors that we use to create our art, it really embraces everything you're wearing, from your jewelry to your outfits, and then brings that entire story together. It could be your headband, it could be your nail polish, it could be your eyeshadow, it could be your shoes. These bags really embrace it and celebrate it, and that's why you look so special, so different, so one of a kind, just like what Anuschka means, like no other, when you wear one of these handbags.
Well, I am being told we are very busy right now. I'm not surprised in the least. I mean, think about this too. If you want it as a gift, or again, if you've never tried one, a first time to treat yourself. But the one thing that is always so amazing is the production of these bags. You know, we kind of just take it for granted. Yes, it's leather. Oh, they're beautiful. But look at what, I mean, talk about steps, right? And we are going to show you kind of an idea of that.
It starts with the leather itself, because it takes generations of expertise to look at the leather, select it, and hand cut it, making sure the very best pieces go into your handbag. The drawings, the paintings, the art that you see on our handbags, they're all original art that we create in our workshop. Like, I sit with the artisans and I create every single art. From there, it is converted. For these special pieces, it is converted into a handmade tool, which is then stamped onto the leather. The way we do that is by actually wetting the entire leather and then impressing upon it the beautiful hand-created tool, which is, again, centuries of expertise that has gone behind that process. And then it is all hand-painted. Every single piece is hand-painted from start to finish. This is all started with that white leather, so whether you're looking at that beautiful pewter, or you're looking at the sea blue, the gorgeous coral right here, all of this was hand rubbed into the leather layer by layer, bringing those colors out, bringing those different tones out. So you get this three-dimensional feel, and the texture is so amazing. The tooling is so subtle and it's so beautifully finished. So when you look up close and you see this gorgeous butterfly flying around, or the dragonflies, or the leopard's eyes looking at you, I mean, every piece is one of a kind.
Yeah, and you'll never see yourself coming and going, okay, if you want the multicolor in the butterfly, that is our most popular right now. Our most limited is the dragonfly in that beautiful new blue color. I have 150 of those left. That's it. These are the new pop-up colors, the coral and the butterfly, one of my personal favorites. You can't go wrong with the black. That's always universally one of our #1 top sellers. Right? That's just a known fact. And I love it in the multicolor too, which has been very
these
popular.
These are great colors, and this value, I mean, typically a wallet, Anuschka wallet is this price.
Right.
So what you're saving today, the deal that you're getting, it is just, even my mind is blown. It is just amazing, but I'm so excited for you. I'm excited for you because today is a great day for you to try something different, try something that maybe your heart, it's been speaking to you, you've been thinking about it, but today is the day, because this is an incredible, you can't miss it. That's the kind of value it is, and I would get more than one. I mean,
People are. Our collectors out there absolutely are doing just that. I wonder how many many already have been sold? Like, this is something that's a special project. So this, you said, you work on this way far out.
Yeah.
I want to say close to, is it 1,800 have now already been selected. So just to give you an idea, #1 silhouette, the fact that you have all this beautiful tool detailing in this leather, and I wish you could smell what we're smelling right here, because you know, we're just rubbing it, you can just smell the leather coming out. It smells so good. It does.
It really does. You know, when you open this box at home, and you got your HSN box, okay, you're opening it up, and you see this beautiful white dust bag. I mean, this bag comes in its own dust bag, and as you're taking it out of the dust bag, you smell that leather, and it's such a scrumptious smell. It feels so beautiful, and it's buttery soft, and even though it is tooled and textured, it doesn't mean that it is stiff and hard. It actually has that, it's pliable. Look how it moves. You can see it on the camera, like this leather really moves, and it comes back into shape. The colors are just so pleasing to the eye and to your senses. You really have to listen to your heart when you're buying art, because you are now investing, you're becoming an art collector. And art is something that truly speaks to your soul. It is not the traditional way of thinking fashion. Hey, what's in trend? I need to get myself a purple bag or whatever. No, it is about listening to who you are, what you're about. I mean, this handbag will become you. This handbag will tell your story.
I want to know both these girls. I want to know Ingeborg, and it's Alicia, right? I want to know both of these girls. I want to know all of them. I want to know Paulina, Andrea. I want to know them all. They're approachable. They stand out.
Right.
That bag becomes, you know, my mom always says, a bag says so much about the person.
Right.
Your shoes in your bag, make sure they're always special. Invest in those, because it says a lot, and it's true. It's the first thing I thought of. I want to know them.
And generally speaking, if you are a shy person and you don't like too much attention, then I would like to apologize to you, because
you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Absolutely. That's a known fact. We know that for sure. But yes, we are extremely busy. The Dragonfly Blue could be very last call. And see, every one of those individually signed are going to be different too, right?
They are going to be slightly different, because, you know, as a family, we really take a lot of pride in creating these bags, and that's because, you know, I was.
Can you tell which one's yours or your mom's or any?
I generally can. Yeah. I can, because there are certain A's. Like, for example, this sharp A is what I try to do always, because that's how my dad always trained me.
Yes.
And my dad has this habit of, like, literally peering over my shoulder and then inspecting my signature, saying that the signature is not good enough.
Oh,
you know,
really?
he's the guy who he wants everything to be absolutely meticulously perfect. And you know, we strive. We really try hard to make it perfect. And you know, I've watched these bags being made when I was 10 years old, and for me it was magical, because to take a white piece of leather and to paint it and to bring it to life and to create stories like this, it is amazing. And the fact that I can embrace art, that I can tell stories along with you, the fact that I can create handbags that you will enjoy, and artisans, you know, you're changing the lives of artisans when you wear an Anuschka. Yeah. These are artisans who came from far distances. They came to our workshop. Some of them don't know how to read and write. And today you are empowering them to send their children to school, teach their kids to read and write. And you know, the most humbling story is when an artisan came up to me and told me that, you know, my son reads the newspaper for me every morning. And that is something that, to imagine a father who doesn't know how to read and write and his son is reading for him, it is just absolutely amazing.
I can only imagine. I love those stories. That was going to be the next one. That is definitely going to be gone by the end of this hour.
Gorgeous blue.
It's a beautiful blue. I mean, right across the board. It's a $70 savings on our weekly deal drop today.
Yeah, you feel like when you have a bag like this, you feel like somebody just picked you up from your sofa and dropped you in the, you know, right on the beach in Bora Bora or something.
Yes.
Like, you got that perfect ocean around you. It's pristine. It's perfect. White sand beaches. You're in heaven. You have butterflies and dragonflies and flora and fauna, and somebody brings you a nice chilled coconut. I mean, this is the life.
This is the life, and you deserve that, right? You're creating it perfectly for us.
You know, when you look at art, when you look at bags that are hand painted, you're not sitting in one place. Your heart, your soul gets transported, and that's what these bags are all about. It's about being in a happy place. It's about feeling that energy.
And I'm going to have you one more time talk about this strap, because I want you to see how easy it can convert from a shoulder bag to completely hands-free crossbody bag. So, I mean, I love all different styles, but I love when I can be hands-free, especially when I'm traveling. You know, you can keep everything right there, right next to you.
You know, it just slides and glides. The hardware is the easiest thing about the handbag, because that's what my mom insisted. I mean, these are things that you shouldn't be fighting with. These are things that should just function when you need them to function. So you want a longer length, you get it. When you want it to be shortened, it shouldn't take you hours to shorten it. It should be like just like that.
Your mom's right. Some are really tough. They're hard to open, hard to get the material in between and to adjust it.
And sometimes, you know, we rarely use a buckle because we want to give you full flexibility. So yeah, I mean, some brands prefer to put a fancy buckle and it only goes 3 inches. That's not what we do. We give you full flexibility so you can go from 13 inches to 26 inches in drop from top to bottom, which means that you can get it as a crossbody, have it on your hip, have it at that perfect length every single time. And this is like that seat belt quality, that high grade nylon. It's durable, it's stable, it gives you that 1.5 inches of width, so it sits very comfortably on your shoulder, it doesn't eat into your skin, and the bag by itself is very lightweight. So I can literally pick it up with the pinky and you won't even feel it. That's how light the bag is.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's always a big question. Like, as it starts out heavy, you know it's only going to get that much heavier, right? These are not. I mean, just the quality, the smell of the leather just smells beautiful. Okay, let's talk about the matching wallets, because I know they're starting to get down to very, very limited quantities.
I'll let you hold on to the coral, because I know you'll